look at that notch forming as it's coming to Jackson. Brady, look at the velocity on that as well.
It's
Definitely stronger.
it's right, and sometimes 100%, and where you're kind of seeing this stronger winds, this is going to start to push because this winds are stronger here. This is going to start to push this appendage out a little more, and so I would bet in the next couple frames it's going to be a little bit more pronounced, which is, when you have that, it gives more space for the inflow to come in. That, but we just got a tornado warning. This is for that storm that we're looking at right now, and that's for that same storm system that we were just looking at, the same camera that we have. Um,
At this camera again, this is northwest of Madison, facing south.
Yeah, watch the rain being swept across the road. You can see the wind.
exactly. Yep, it's coming. Well, that's a police officer, I think, right?
Yeah, it's an officer. Yep, turning around, he's got the spotlight on.
Wow, is he trying to block the road for the
Looks
possible
like it.
tornado? Wow, that's crazy.
Sorry, yeah, this is just a little north of Madison, facing north, and you can see it shaking and violently the rain bands and wind blowing across the road.
Yeah, that's some strong wind. So that's just north of Madison.
Yep, just north of downtown Madison, facing north.
Wow, that is right where the tornado would be if there is one.
Brady, I'm just kind of looking down this line of storms. And a lot of times they talk about the south end Charlie. Keep an eye on the south. I know Dan was looking at the south earlier too. There's getting to be a little bowing effect there on the south end, and some a couplet, little small little couplet there on the velocity radar here,
I do see that. Yeah,
and it's definitely bowing there as well.
yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on that too. It does not have severe thunderstorm warning, which is a little. I mean, these winds, they don't. I mean, they don't look incredibly strong, but keep in mind these are going this way. So the radar beam, when it goes out to measure the winds, it's looking, the radar beam is going out and hitting these winds, and these winds are almost perpendicular to the actual beam itself, which means this wind could be in fact stronger than what's showing up on radar, because the wind itself it's hard for the radar beam to measure the actual wind speed itself when it's not coming directly at it this way. And look at that, Phil, you called it. They just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for it.
As I recall, Clinton was that where the police officer came into frame?
Yeah, it was.
And we saw the wind sweeping across the road.
It was. Okay, so this is 10:13 and this is just north of Clinton. So that time is exactly when the tornado must have touched down and then went through kind of the north part of Clinton, probably did some damage, and then looks like it wrapped up right there. So yeah, that was this frame right here, and right in there was the tornado. So Kickapoo Road. So let's figure out where it crossed Kickapoo Road. Right there. So the tornado was right here, moved right across this area.